Peace, family. I'm back. I know I just was here, but this is for the tribe. I would definitely catching a vibe, lots of energy coming through since yesterday. So, everyone who is gearing up for the winter solstice and following along with the dark matrix lessons, like and notify your classmates that I'm back. Now I'm in the classroom for you veterans, you. All right, this is gonna be a little interesting. Um, actually should not even take so long because very, very matter of fact and straight to the point. What up, fairy gang? What's going on, Aki? Welcome back, you alchemists. Nice to see you all here. Okay. First of all, I ain't gonna beat y'all up too much, right? But you gotta post that you have your materials. I'm not seeing enough materials being posted. And y'all are getting some serious work. Some serious work right now. All right. So I'm about to do this whole video probably in under 5 minutes. And I ain't gonna say too much, and you're gonna know it's a whole bunch. Okay, it's gonna be like that. So here's the video: Dark Matter, the Dark Matrix, Constellations Part 4. Constellations Part 4. I dropped like a little sound bite in my last live in regards to working through the dark and wanting to find your way to the end of the tunnel to where there's a light. Right? How many of you remember that? How many of you have ever gone through regression where you were able to physically and mentally go back to that time where you were climbing through the vaginal canal or when you were abruptly ripped from your mother's abdomen? I don't remember climbing through the canal, but I do remember being present. I have so many memories confirmed by my mom before my gal there, before she passed away, that were legit memories. Memories that I actually experienced just because they lived so strongly in her DNA. I was able to tell her things that she was experiencing, conversations she had way before I even entered her womb space as the little fertilized egg that I once was. Okay, shouts out to all the zygotes that made it. All right, so what is the big deal about these constellations, and what is the big deal? Why is mama always talking about the light, right? And yes, shouts out to the college because we are family, gang, gang. All right, this is the church, that's the school. Okay. Well, we have these conversations all the time, Baba and I, and we definitely go back and forth with this whole dark light, dark light. And y'all need to keep it 100. Like, who likes the sky when there's no stars in it? You all are bedazzled. Is that a word? Y'all are bedazzled by the sky and the universe and all the majesty of this space because the stars give it so much life. Why are we so connected to the stars? Because we come from the stars. Why do we have a birthday and a zodiac? Because the constellation in which you were born matters. Okay? Okay, you little starships? You little starships, you? Yeah. You are a starship. You are a mothership. You are building a motherboard. And it's related to you. You and your celestial self. Let's talk about that. All right? Who knew that you would be going to the darkest of darkest spaces just to realize that you are a freaking star? So, how you going to get there? Here's another piece for your motherboard. The train went off. Cool. I like it. Talking about motherboards, talking about computers, technology, and the train represents Ogun. And Ogun is the Orisha that governs technology. Computers, structures, bones, right? I'm just saying, we're energetic. It might be Friday and we all Fridaying it up. But this is what it is. This is what it is. Actually, let's see if I can have some more fun with that. My favorite phone Shango. It's also it's my day. It's my day. It's my day. All right. So for your motherboards, there are two constellations that are very important for uh, recreating the fabric of your matrix. Okay? Recreating. Forget recreating. We're creating from scratch, the blank slate. That is the constellation in which the sun was in at the time of your birth, and the constellation in which your moon was at the time of your birth. So you're going to need to go and pull a picture of those two constellations and place them on your motherboard in the direction in which they were at the time of your birth. Okay? So we are creating. And when the universe is created, right, we have the sun and the moon, and your earthly reality that you're looking to manifest, right, is that picture, the Bindu at the center. So that is your earthbound mission. That's your earthbound goal. That is your earthbound reality that you wish to exist in. And you're just going to take the stars to which you were born to, which means you belong to them and you're heavily influenced by them, right? And you're going to put them onto your motherboard, because those are going to, you see how these fingers look, or you see how the constellations look like in the thumbnail of this video? They look like a synapse. They look like a nerve cell, a neuron. And in order to get this life going, right, we need to have some electricity, some power. So much like your natal chart, the little dot in the center, the little X sometimes, that represents Earth. That's you. What I want you to do is I want you to go to one of these free astrology websites. You can go to astro.com. That's just one that's at the top of my head. And you can look up a whole sign system. And you're going to look at what zodiac is your sun in, what zodiac is your moon in, okay, and what quadrant. All right, so you have your two upper quadrants, you have your two lower quadrants. And you're going to look at the map of your motherboard, and you're going to place those constellations in the quadrant in which they were at the time of your birth. I ain't going to say much else. Just know that this winter solstice is about to be so freaking phenomenal and historically groundbreaking for our community. I already can hear it. I can hear it in the distance. Oh, y'all ain't know about terrain and chi? Oh, you slipping. You never heard of the Dark Lord and Mother? Oh, you're tripping. Like, they out here giving some galactic codes that have our DNA unraveling and doing backflips. Like, you haven't heard of them? Man, listen. It's about to be super turned up. If your sun and your moon are in the same constellation, just put the constellation one time right there in the same quadrant. That's it. Only one time. You don't need to draw it twice. Simple. Okay? But you want to draw it as you see it. Okay? So that's it for part 4. You're going to pull up your constellations. You don't have to say whether it's your sun or your moon, but you can definitely share one or the other or both in the group so that I know that you are ready for this exercise. Before you get to writing it on your motherboard, I want you to print it out. You can go online, you can Google your Sagittarius constellation, print it out. I want you to start looking at it. Okay? I want you to start looking at it because those patterns of dots and lines is speaking to you in a very deep way. All right? Press 1 in the chat if you are thinking something amazing is about to happen. Most definitely. Most definitely. So I said I was going to do it under 5 minutes. I made myself a liar. I apologize, but I don't apologize. Thanks for being here with me. It's been real. Peace, love, and bliss. Always family. Looking forward to connecting with you all. Don't forget to text me at 202-810-1876 if you want to donate to the Fade Tree Foundation. We are collecting shoes, coats, blankets, and all winter apparel for adults and youth. If you cannot provide materials, you can provide resources. Money donations are being received. Let me know if you want to participate. We look forward to giving back to the communities in which we belong to, and that is Earth. 202-810-1876. I'm out.